Welcome again. In the last of these mini interviews, I would like to hear a little about the course you have developed and now successfully have been running many places. That is the course for young entrepreneurs. I have read a little about it on the internet and it was really exciting. Tell me a little about that program.
Right, the Entrepreneurial Leadership Program has been designed last year, based on experience. I have the opportunity to meet a lot of really young entrepreneurs here, particularly in Kenya, with amazing skills, some of them very extremely good in terms of technology and innovation. And what we noticed is there was a lack of, again, confidence in how they will be able to transfer that idea of that skill into a real business.
Yeah, okay.
That was the issue in there.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm following our approach. We obviously design the program starting from what we think is the very beginning, is developing that, again, that belief in yourself. You got a great idea, you have to believe in that first. No one else will believe. If you don't believe, you will be able, you will succeed. So the whole course starts. Obviously, this is a totally different target market compared to our authentic leadership program, which is focusing more into senior management level and CEOs and this. The authentic, the entrepreneurial leadership is more for young people or for those employees who really wants to move, create, set up their own organization, but they don't feel the strength. There is nothing that is pushing them strong to start up the business.
Yeah.
So that's what we start working on it.
Yeah.
How are we going to make sure they will start now and forget about one day.
What is in the program? How many days is it?
Right, it is a 2-day program. Once again, the first day, exactly as the authentic leadership, we're going to focus on the entrepreneur. We're going to see how it's in his mind as you go, what it needs to be an entrepreneur. Just a simple example, risk.
Yeah.
In terms of risk, we know what is going to happen. How you react, how is your mindset in terms of facing a challenge. Are you the sort of person that as soon as a challenge comes, you find the excuse to just quit?
Yeah.
How can we develop that strong mindset?
Yeah.
So anything, and you are 100% confident, you know it's not going to be easy. You know it's going to be hard, but also you know that you are there and you will just continue until you succeed. So it's full of practical exercise.
Yeah.
It's very intensive as well.
Yeah.
I am an entrepreneur myself. I don't like theory. I don't really think that theory applies to entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So we focus more on practical things and how you are going to make sure that that idea is transferred into action, into a plan, and then obviously a clear plan that give us a chance, or at least the idea that we somehow will succeed.
Yeah.
Once again, and I said before, the plan might change. It might not work. The strategy might not work. The processes can be always. You can change it. That's not a problem. As long as your mindset is strong, you know when something doesn't work, that's all right. You will push. You will change the strategy, and you go ahead.
Yeah. What happens on day 2 then? Well, day 1 is this thing where you set the vision, I get, and you focus on the young entrepreneurs himself. What is the second day of the young entrepreneurs course?
Right. We have few exercises again. Pretty much then we go to the management level and the business itself. Obviously, we're going to talk about creativity. We're going to talk about innovation. And we're going to talk a little bit about how to market the idea with a totally different concept. I tell you what, we tend to believe that let's see what the competition, let's see what the competitors are doing so we can imitate. Totally different. Forget about that.
You're more in the blue ocean thing, or
create the opportunity, and that's behind.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put into a specific theory like blue ocean, but I just want to make clear that you are the one. It's your idea. You create the opportunity for you.
Yeah.
Don't look around. Don't mind what others are doing. As long as you are clear what you want to achieve, we start finding. We focus on that. And in the course, what we do is to make sure you have that idea very, very clear as a picture.
Yeah.
You won't leave the course without having that clear idea as a picture.
Yeah.
And we will ask you, you write down, because we know the connection that exists when you are writing. An idea is in your mind, it doesn't exist, it's intangible.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the moment you write it down,
Yeah.
the moment you bring it, it's tangible. You already brought to this world.
Yeah.
So now it's a matter of focusing, keeping it every day, working towards it. In my personal experience, that's the process I took. And I can tell you, every day when I wake up and every night before going to sleep, I look at that picture. So I make sure it stays in my mind. It keeps me focused. And what happened, the benefit of that is that to make the decisions are easy for me. Because if anything is not related to achieving that vision, I simply don't waste time on that. It keeps me focused on that clarity. So it removes all the activities that you don't need to do. I don't look for partners that I know they won't contribute to my vision. I don't look for few things that are around
disturbances.
you, that disturb you and keep you away. So that is the main thing. You won't walk away without having that clear vision of what you want to achieve. It's a tremendous motivator. Second day, we also help you to understand what motivates you as a person, right? Because we know they have the motivation, and I can bring many people and try to talk to you and motivate you. Not to motivate you. Motivation is personal. It's supposed, and it comes from you. So we need to understand what motivates you. Because when you are down, when things are not going the way you wanted, when that business didn't actually work out the way you wanted, you really need that motivation. And you don't need someone to come and tell you, oh, don't worry, come on, let's do it. You don't need that. What you need is the motivation to
your inner powers.
Your inner power. So it all comes from developing that entrepreneurial mindset that keeps you going and going and going.
Excellent. I'm looking very much forward to that. You are coming back in June this year. So we are looking very much forward to now bring out this fantastic training here in Nairobi. Fantastic. Thank you very much, and
thank you very much.
Have a safe journey, and see you again in a month.
Definitely.
Thanks.